relatively quick video for the change. So I was on the market, and it's Saville orange time of year. So I bought some Saville oranges because I wanted to make a Saville orange lemon posset. It worked out quite well. But I ended up with a load of Saville oranges left over because they were kind of cheap. They're only £1.50 for about 15, something like that. So I used the ones I wanted, then I had the ones left. Don't know what to do with them. Don't want to bother making marmalade. It's a bit of faff. I don't really eat marmalade. So I've juiced them, and I'm going to turn the juice into something else. I'll probably just drink it as some kind of drink because it's kind of quite nice and sharp, and it can be added to other things, so I don't need to add any kind of amounts of acidity. See, I'm waffling already, aren't I? So I've taken all the zest and the pith, so like skins of the oranges, and we're going to do some more candied fruit to kind of see if Saville orange candied fruit tastes any different from normal orange candied fruit. So I don't know how much there is. I'm just eyeballing, but there's 300 grams worth of sugar and 300 grams worth of water. Turn that into a syrup, and then we just add the chopped up Saville orange skins, and then we're going to boil that up and let it cool, and then we'll boil it up again tomorrow and carry on the process for about 7 or 8 days until it completely candies, and then it kind of crystallizes, and then we can use it in kind of cakes, things like that. I'm just curious if it tastes any different to normal candied fruit peel. But there we go. So you don't need to see me boiling it up. You just need to see the next part of the video will be how it turns out. It's ready. It's been boiled up about 8 times. So we can taste it now. Well, it's not ready because what I'm going to do is I'm going to drain off the syrup, and then we're going to leave it on a tray, and it'll crystallise, hopefully, with a peel, and it'll be really, really, really nice. So it tastes like marmalade. And hopefully it'll go crystallised like that. So that's gone all nice and crystallised, and that's even getting kind of better. So that was an interesting experiment. So they're really nice. Hopefully that will go the same as well. In a couple of days we'll just drain off the juice, which I'm going to use in a syrup sponge. So we'll just drain that off. So if we do 2, I just want to split the amount of syrup between 2 sponges, so we just need to be a little bit careful. Just kind of work it out a little bit. Trying not to make too much washing up. So just the juice is going to drain off, and you can see I'm going to drain that juice into the bottom of a tray, and then I made some sponges. So we're going to turn it into like a treacle syrup sponge type of thing. They're really nice with that. They'll get a lovely flavour. So we don't like, it's just a way of not wasting anything. I'm not going to use the syrup for anything else. I suppose I could use it up to boil up the next batch of oranges, but I'm not going to do any more. So there's no point kind of doing any more. So that's going to take a little while to that. So get as much juice out of this as possible. I won't do that one as well because my videos get a bit long. So most of the syrups come out of that, which is what we want. And then onto a tray like that. There's my spoon, and then we'll just spread out the peel like that. It's gone. It's thicker than the normal orange peel. So I think that'll be down to it plumping up with the sugar and the sugar syrup. So we'll spread that out. We'll do the rest with that that's in the pan, but the juice from that one's getting split between another cake. So I didn't want to have to siphon it into something to then get that dirty to have to clean that when I could just do it straight into. So that's that. We'll leave it on the tray for 2-3 days. It'll start to crystallise, and then it'll be like crystallised fruits, and it'd be really nice to use, and it's delicious. I mean, you only really buy Saville oranges to make marmalade. It tastes like marmalade. So, but it was just an experiment, as it's nice. But I'd just, whatever oranges you're going to buy, use those, would be my advice. These don't look like they're crystallising, and I've even tried to sprinkle a bit of raw sugar on them, just to kind of start the crystallisation process, but it doesn't seem to want to happen. I think it's probably down to them being more acidic than normal oranges. Well, it's fine. Not going to crystallise. A bit of a shame, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to use them. So I'll just put them in a container, put them in the cupboard, and then next time I'm making a cake, I'll use them in a cake. But yeah, they taste like marmalade, you know. So if you've got them, use them. If you haven't, use normal oranges, and normal oranges work fine, and they crystallise as well, which is just slightly nicer. But anyway, I didn't want to waste them, and I want to do something with them. I want to be able to use them for making something delicious later on.